So let us start our mindfulness practice. I decided to do a self compassion practice today, just because I think that that's what a lot of us need right now. We need some compassion. We need self compassion. We actually need self compassion on a regular basis. So many of us beat ourselves up, we criticize ourselves, we don't cut ourselves any slack. We tick off all the things that we do wrong and don't take enough credit for the things that we do well. And so it I have found that the more I can be compassionate with myself, then actually I'm more successful. Um, it also helps to calm the nervous system in a way that it is the best way I can describe it is it's so nourishing that I don't know, it almost feels blissful when I offer myself compassion. So I just wanted to offer that to you all today. And it's one of the reasons why I love mindfulness. I love practicing mindfulness because um, part of our way of being as mindfulness practitioners is we offer ourselves compassion, lots of compassion during our practice. We practice non judgment. So that's the thing that I want you to think about also. How non judgmental can you be as we go through this practice? And there's a little bit about being curious. We don't necessarily need to all the time wonder, well, like, why am I thinking that? Or, that kind of thing. Because our minds, think about it, we are the information age people. We're looking at our phones, we're looking at stuff constantly, just receiving a lot of input from the outside world. And even the ancients' minds wandered, but ours wanders even more. So I want you to be curious about it, but as thoughts come, just let them float by like clouds. I never used to understand that, but it's just being detached, non-judgmental, curious, full of compassion. And we're going to work on the breath, anchoring ourselves. We're focusing on the breath because that gives the conscious mind something to actually think about. So are you ready for a little bit of self-compassion? Let's do this together. Okay? So if you would just go on ahead and get in a comfortable posture. Maybe noticing what it feels like to sit down on the chair, or if you're lying down, what does it feel like to lie down? You can close your eyes or lower your gaze to limit outside distractions. And just go on ahead and begin to take a big deep breath in through the nose and a long, slow, deep breath out through the mouth. And as you do that, allow your shoulders to relax even more. When you're ready, take another big breath in through the nose, long, slow, deep breath out through the mouth. And as you do, allow that jaw to soften down, your hands to soften, your feet to soften. I want you to imagine waves of relaxation washing over your body, starting at the top of your head, washing down to the tip of your toes. And you just feel that relaxation, taking a big deep breath in through the nose, long, slow, deep breath out through the mouth. Taking a note in your body. What are you feeling? Just do a body scan starting at your head and moving down the body, down the torso, the pelvic area, into the legs and feet. Is there any place that needs your attention, calls for your attention? You can breathe into that space too. Again, just taking note of what it feels like to sit on your chair, lie in the bed, sit on the floor. What does that feel like? One of the things that I'm learning, the deeper we get into this information age, is simplicity is queen. Can I get my mind focused on just one thing and noticing how differently I feel when I do that? You can continue to take those deep breaths, or you can allow your breath to go back to its natural rhythm. And just take a moment to connect with your heart by bringing the palm of your hand to rest on your heart. And as you breathe, just feel your hand rising and falling as your chest expands and softens. And see if you can connect with this part of yourself with loving, gentle, tender presence. As if you were sending yourself care through the palm of your hand. Whatever you're going through in this moment, know that your experience is entirely human. Every emotion, every experience, everything that we go through is part of being human. And so I just want you to take this moment to honor this human experience with care, with warmth, and with curiosity. Yeah, you're normal. I like to say that to people. What you're experiencing is normal. Maybe not everybody goes through what you go through, but to experience the challenges as a human normal, to experience the beauty of being a human normal. And just honor that. Just honor it, Queen. Now I want you to imagine that someone you love is going through a difficult time. Maybe if you're having a difficult time, you can imagine that this person is going through whatever you might be struggling with in your life. With this in mind, what words of support, love, and care would you offer this person? How would you show them compassion? And now, what I want you to do is offer those words of support love, and care to yourself in this moment. Now, if it's a challenging time or you cannot find the words to say, consider repeating the following words of loving kindness. And you can just repeat them silently to yourself as I say them. May I be patient and compassionate with myself. May I speak to myself with kindness. May I honor my experience as being fundamentally human. May I love myself unconditionally. I'm just going to spend a few more moments here and just offer yourself any other words of support that you might need to hear right now. Beautiful. And when you're ready, if you haven't already, just come back to your natural flow of breath. Reconnect to the seat or the surface beneath you. And in your own time, you can slowly open your eyes. And may you carry this self compassion with you throughout your day. Ashe. All righty, queens. How are you? Hope that that was helpful. So yeah, if you had anything that came to you, I would love to hear how that mindfulness practice was for you.